Not too long ago, Zoombinis enjoyed the good life. Though they all looked slightly different eyes, noses, hair, feet, such differences meant nothing to the Zoombinis.
I know it's different, just bear with me for a second.
And so they lived happily on Zoombini Isle, making small, useful products which were prized the world over. The Zoombinis had a sense of fulfillment and inner peace, not to mention healthy bank accounts. Then one day, who should show up but the bloats? The bloats offered to help the Zoombinis grow their businesses, expand their trade routes, and improve their quality of life. Being trusting sorts, the Zoombinis agreed. But before long, the bloats had taken over everything, stealing profits, canceling holidays, piling on work. The Zoombinis were getting pretty stressed out. Well, you can push them only so far before they take matters into their own hands, so to speak. So they decided to escape and build a new home in a distant land.
Hi guys, my name is Brascus, and welcome to Let's Play The Logical Adventure of the Zoombinis. I know this is pretty different from what I usually do, but this game was a near and dear to my heart when I was a little kid. I grew up with this game in elementary school, and it recently, through the wonder that is Kickstarter, got backed and put onto Android and iOS devices, and recently, within the last few weeks, got its Steam release. I know that not all of you would probably get a full enjoyment out of this without the nostalgia factor, but I know that a few of you have kids, and I would recommend that you look into this game for them. It's one of the very rare educational games that is just a lot of fun to play, which is just so rare. Most of them just suck, let's be honest. That's why we always hated it growing up as kids. So you can choose to build your own Zoombinis however you want. I like to just randomize them all. The idea is that each level is a logical puzzle. It'll make more sense in a minute, but each logical puzzle varies. And the goal is to get all of them through these various obstacles and to the new promised land on the other side of the world. And in just a second here, we'll get them all started up. And they're off.
After days tossed about by a stormy sea, the Zoombinis reach the shore of a peculiar land.
If it sounds a little rough, that's because they used the original files. This game has basically been restored and remastered from its original version back on Windows 3.5 or something. It was before Windows 98. Old operating system. Okay, so this is the Sneezing Cliffs. Oh, wait. No. Stay with him. That's the one I wanted. The Allergic Cliffs. Feeling stuck? Don't worry. Have all the information you need to complete the challenge. Essentially, you'll send him across the bridge. But they may be allergic to something that's on the Zoombini. For example, I don't know what it is yet, but we'll try sending her across. So now we want to send somebody that's similar to her without being exactly the same. Well, we've got a green nose, the same hair, glasses, just different feet. So it's not the feet that they're allergic to. Let's try somebody with glasses that uses different hair and everything else. So it's not the glasses. Maybe it's the nose color. Do I have somebody else who's got green nose? Nope. Suppose it could be the pig, the hairstyle, but I don't think anybody else has a shared hairstyle either. Oh. Okay, well, you had a pink nose. I think it's the hairstyles. Yeah, I'm almost positive it's the hairstyles at this point. Okay, we're gonna get them all across, I think. I've got a few left to experiment with, but let's try it up here. Since this is the very, very beginning, the puzzles are much easier. And they will increase in difficulty, and it'll get more complicated. But for now, he pretty much... This one only allows these hairstyles, and this guy's not allergic to any of them. And there you go. One puzzle down.
You got them all through! Good for you!
And then move on to the next puzzle.
These stone guards have their rules, so do proceed with skill. Zoombinis one guard won't allow, the other guard surely will.
Welcome.
What did we do to deserve this?
Okay, this is basically like the other one. Just more pathways. So I'll send you up there. Now, is it the crew cut you dislike? No.
Not this side.
You good with them? No.
I must be careful about who I let in.
Of course you must. Because you're a dick. Alright, so what did they have in common? Pretty much just the haircut. There we go. Who else do I have with the crew cut? Anybody? Just this guy. Let's send you up that side, see what happens. Nope.
Try the other side.
I think it might be nose colors for these guys this time.
Kinda slow, ain't ya?
He had a yellow nose? Yellow nose? Nope.
Nice try.
Is it a feet thing?
One of the chosen few.
I think it's a feet thing.
Go on.
One of the chosen few. Certainly.
Yep, it's a feet thing.
Proceed.
They don't mind anybody with propellers, but God forbid we allow somebody with a spring on that side.
Well, you're okay.
Kinda slow, ain't ya?
Springs.
Do go in.
And bicycles.
Certainly.
Now the next level,
Did it! You saved!
Hey, don't forget to write.
anybody who's played this game,
And so our brave travelers
This guy's a
continue
dick.
on through this dusty wasteland until they meet Arno, the almost omnivorous, one very hungry pizza troll.
pizza trolls are dicks. We don't like pizza trolls.
Fleens? You're not fleens. Whatever you are.
Make me a pizza! Alright. We just have to get the toppings right.
More.
So if he drops it over there, it means it's got something on it he likes. So we know he likes pineapples, so let's do pineapples and peppers.
Something must go.
No peppers. Doesn't like peppers. So that goes in down the bottom pit. How about that?
Oh, my pizza!
So obviously that one's not too bad. Later on, there's more toppings, desserts get added with their own toppings, and multiple pizza trolls.
You did it! You saved them all! Hold on! What's this? A campsite with hot soup all ready to eat? Looks like a fine place for Zoombinis to relax. But when they're ready to move on, they'll need a group of 16 along the path.
So as you continue through the game, if you lose a couple of them, they'll automatically default back to these resting points, and they'll fill in these boxes. Then you can fill in your party with anybody that got left behind, or whatever you need to do. Here's the full map. It shows you how many you've got back at the original starting point, as well as how many are at each of the campsites. From here, the path will split, and you can go either to the left or to the right, and it'll meet up back here towards the end before you make it to the final goal over there. I'm going to just stop this episode here, because I don't want to make everybody watch it unless you're interested. Obviously, the levels will get much more difficult as time progresses. As you get more Zoombinis through there, then they up the difficulty of the puzzles. But I just wanted to give it a fun little introduction, because I think this game is kind of an undiscovered gem of the gaming world. Nobody, only one or two people, a handful of people that I've ever met have played this game, and all of them have loved it when they've played it. And I really hope that this will kind of get a second chance and a rediscovery now that it's out after Kickstarter. So check it out if you've got kids, or even by yourself if this just looks like a fun little time for you. It's really easy to begin with, but the puzzles get significantly more hard towards the end of the game. The very, very hard ones introduce all kinds of crazy shenanigans, and the puzzles get more complicated, a lot more moving parts get introduced to them, and you have to really think about it. They turn into some pretty serious brain teasers. But that's all I'm going to say on it. So leave a like if you enjoyed the game, and if you think it's fun, check it out. Leave a comment. Let me know if you've played it before in the past, if this is something that you're excited about or something you think you might show to your kids. I'd kind of like to know if it gets out there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we'd love to have you. And as always, I will see everybody in the next video. Catch you guys later.